high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Here's Edwards, and Adams sends it back, and they're able to recover. And Edwards with the stuff.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Morant outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards inside, guarded by Morant, and Edwards with the stuff.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Prince kicks to Russell. For 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Bing. Outside for Jackson. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
4 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. Here's Adams. Blocked again. Prince against Morant. Prince the pass to Russell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And finished off by Morant.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Outside, Towns. Edwards finds Towns. Out to Russell. Fires for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The kick out to Towns. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball stolen. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Payne for 3. Memphis the rebound. Here's Adams. The 3 from Morant. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant's got 9 points.
Gotta honor Morant's 3 ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Here's Gobert. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Jackson passes to Adams. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Brooks with it. Now defended by Gobert. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jackson has the open look, buries it from three-point range.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the three with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Here's Gobert. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Morant scanning the floor. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Gobert, stolen by Jackson.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And finished off by Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Russell dishes to Towns. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Russell passes to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got 6.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
On the wing, Jackson looking for Adams. He gets it there. Edwards against Morant. Over Edwards. And they'll get another chance. And Adams kicks to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. With the drive. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
Kicks it out to Prince. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards drives in. Morant with some nice D. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. And stolen by Russell. Prince, right side. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Morant outside. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's the lob to Adams.
Have to give major credit to the hustle of Gobert. He really goes all out on D.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Prince. Adams, the pass to Morant. Jackson dishes to Brooks. They need this one. And they get it back. And Adams kicks to Morant. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. And that's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Prince, there's the killer two-handed slam.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Russell passes to Gobert. Russell trying to free himself up. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Russell. Got a piece of it.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Morant passes to Adams. Towns with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Prince in the corner. The feed now to Towns. That shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
There's Russell with the 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
18. Let's do it for the Milwaukee.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Russell is out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside, Bane. Back to Jones. Let's go. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Intelligent play by Bane. He gets the board and quickly sends it back.
Russell against Bane. Russell dishes to Gobert. Adams, some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Loads it up there for Bane. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Came into his own in his second year. Desmond proven he's a force.
Edwards drives in. Russell with a wide-open look. Kept alive.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Outside, Jones. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Bane passes to Jackson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Russell. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That one drops for him.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
Outside, Jones. Bane looking around to the middle. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Bane. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. Jones against Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Throws it up high. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but he tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Gobert against Adams. Gobert, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Brooks kicks to Jones. This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Jackson. Bane with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Stripped it away. Fast break Memphis. Brooks has got the ball. Bane kicks to Jones. Brooks with it. Russell's there. Great open look there. Brooks has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Edwards finds Gobert. They need this. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And the pass to Brooks. In the corner, it's Bane. Back to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. Tips it, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 5 now.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Prince. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Russell. Timberwolves trail by 8. Gobert with it. Guarded down by Jackson.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
And they double up Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Jackson. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Edwards. Knocks it loose. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Prince. Yes! And the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
The strength of Prince. We talk about it. Powers through contact, finishes. That's a big-time play.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possessions into points.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Edwards kicks to Prince. Morant against Edwards. Another shot, and the rejection by Morant. Edwards trying to get open, and it's Russell missing, and the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant outside. Bane against Russell. Jackson a screen on Russell. There's a lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Outside Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Jackson in the corner. Edwards against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Adams. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Towns with the steal. And it's Prince penetrating. Towns, no luck. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. We've got 1:18 left in the game. Gobert with the defensive effort. Towns down low, guarded by Bane. And Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jackson looking it over. Morant passes to Bane. Edwards against Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And a wide open look for Bane. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Outside Edwards from downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's tipped. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams. Clock at 6. Now here's Morant. Launches it. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. That shot misses. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to... All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And it's Phoenix's ball. And stolen by Edwards. Russell the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out to the right wing. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Here's Paul. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And about a minute gone in the first quarter.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Prince. And the layup is good off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Ball against Russell. Right side Booker. And here they come. Here's Prince. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Prince does a nice job there leaking out in transition, and when he gets that kind of room, it gets dangerous.
Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Bridges. The shot by Towns, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the Suns miss again.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Pure from three-point range.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one is playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Towns. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
He hits the second from the line. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Ball finds Bridges. Here's Booker. Tipped. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Brents. Edwards for 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Pulls it. And the basket by Bridges.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Brents. Jacks up a 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Here's Brents. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. They're getting quality look. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Gobert passes to Russell. Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Paul. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He is a master craftsman. And he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Gobert passes to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, BA, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And it's Paul off the drive, trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside for Russell. Pass to Gobert. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Booker against Edwards. Outside for Russell. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. From deep, the Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert with the bucket.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Ball against Russell. And Gobert with a block. They recover it. He gets it in there. Here's Russell. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Russell to pass to Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
So when you're super creative like D'Angelo is, playing in the pick and roll becomes a really fun game within the game.
Here's Booker. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Clock at 6. Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Oh, there's the alley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Russell, and he finishes off the break with the lay-in. Russell's got 5 now.
Well, understanding not only the routes, but the speed and angles of those routes, Russell with the knack to find the right spot.
Booker doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Edwards. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. He's got 10.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Prince. Misses the 3. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Towns with the power finish.
A former #1 pick, Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
The smart play. Wait and take the fight.
Oh,
over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? For 3, Booker. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close.
And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Karl-Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Booker, good.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Great positioning on the putback. Paul's got 6.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Back to Gobert. Shoots over Ayton. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
And it's Russell, that time on the assist from Towns. He's got 7.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
for three. Booker nails it from beyond the arc.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. To the middle. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Towns finds Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Paul passes to Aiden. Here's Paul, guarded by Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Up top, Edwards. Booker defending. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. Shoots over Paul. Offensive rebound.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Booker against Edwards. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And he can't bank that one in. The Suns have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Outside Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Booker can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Russell, the pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Pass to Towns from downtown. Phoenix grabs the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's a 3 from Paul. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Prince. No good on the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
That one misses.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game the way he can produce.
Booker against Edwards. Here's Gobert. Another miss by Minnesota. Paul against Russell. Paul passes to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 6 points.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And so it's minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Aiden in at the 5 spot.
He has good size at his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
Ooh, poked away. And here's the fast break. Russell, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Paul uses the glass to finish the layup.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Prince has got 4 points this quarter.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Outside Edwards. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Paul against Russell. And Edwards slams it in.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Paul against Russell. It's Booker on the wing. There's the three. Minnesota with a rebound. And stolen by Bridges. Russell against Paul. It's wide right, hits off the rim. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Russell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact and make it an and-one. Russell with a nice play.
For three, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocked away. Pass to Towns. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Bridges. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper on time, on target.
Dives for it. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Booker. A shot from the high post. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 19 points.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Edwards against Booker. Russell to pass to Edwards. To the left wing. Prince. No good on the three. The Suns running out of time. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Paul. Outside for Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. Stolen by Russell. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Paul. For three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Now you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Picked by Gobert. Outside Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Phoenix's ball. 7-point differential. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Now here's Russell. so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
Here's Morant following the basket by Chris Paul. Morant passes to Jackson. He dishes it to Brooks. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker looking around. It's hauled in by Adams.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
To the wing on the left. Morant finds Adams. Brooks outside. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Paul's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint. Shoots from the high post, and the shot goes in. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. Outside, Bane. Pass to Morant. Jacks up a 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Paul can't get it to go. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
Morant with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Adams' shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
A nice shot by Booker.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks. Jackson against Crowder. Just 5 on the clock, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Fires the 3. The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Releases. He drains the quick shot.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
Paul looking around. He takes it in. And the Suns miss again.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Adams finds Jackson. Back to Adams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Now here's Morant for three. Crowder pulls it in. Booker outside. Shot from free throw range. That shot missing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
The 3 from Morant, and he's good on the 3 ball. Morant's got 8 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Booker. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant finds Adams. Here's Jackson. And taken away by Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Grizzlies shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. On the wing, Brooks. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. And the shot is long. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Booker. Paul outside. Latrey. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Booker. Guarded by Morant. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns. Morant passes to Bane. The feed to Adams. Over Ayton. Adams' shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he's
He's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And now the Suns, a fast break, and Ayton throws it down.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot to stop the run, and Morant throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
That's a 2 from Paul. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Paul's got 6.
The ageless wonder. Paul's jump shot has only gotten better over time.
Now here's Morant for 3. Connects from three-point range. Here's Paul. He's got 6. Booker outside. Three-pointer. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns ahead.
19. The Grizzlies, 17.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
On the wing, Booker, guarded by Bane. The turnaround Jay, and the Suns tack on 2 more. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The 3 from Morant. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Morant against Paul, and finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Booker outside. Bridges passes to Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Morant scanning the floor. Brooks outside. That 3 off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Paul. Suns keep it alive. Ayton finds Bridges. Paul outside. He was all alone on that one. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. they became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Adams' shot is off. Suns leading by 9. Beyond the arc, Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Now here's Morant for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got 21.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Back to Jackson. Bridges with the steal. Booker with a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. Booker pulls it in.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Again, the miss by Booker.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jackson dishes to Morant. There's the 3. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix leading by 9. For 3, Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by Booker. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Here's Adams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Gonna need to contest Adams' shot better than that to prevent him from scoring. He's too physical down low.
Booker outside. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They played the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a 6th sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams at the 5.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Takes a 3, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Bounce pass from Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 16 points here in the second half.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Morant finds Brooks. Out to Morant from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Booker with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis trailing here. Back to Morant. To the middle, and stolen by Booker. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant left side. Memphis moving it around. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here's Memphis. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Morant reaches to Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. And here's Booker. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 5. Spins. Fires from deep. From the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And Morant throws it down.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Off the run. Ball finds 8. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And blocked by Payne. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies? Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. On deep. That's tipped and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside, Bain. It's Brooks on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Phoenix shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. With 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
The pass to Adams. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range. That one, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul kicks to Booker. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
From the free throw line, Ja Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And it's Paul penetrating. It's over Morant. It's hauled in by Adams. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. He kicks it to Morant. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
more. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Bain.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Prince. Gobert finds Towns. It doesn't go for him. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Bain, the pass to Adams. And here's Brooks. To the left side wing. Jackson the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Brooks outside. And he lobs it up. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You're always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
Towns against Jackson. Towns passes to Gobert. Now here's Russell. Not a lot of room. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Moran. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And there's Russell on the assist by Towns.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Edwards. Towns passes to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Bain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Russell.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And Bain drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside for Russell. Gobert passes to Edwards. Now Towns. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Here we go, one-on-one. And he throws it down with one hand.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team
That free throw no good.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Now here's Morant. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Prince down low. Brooks defending. Back to Prince. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
And here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Prince. Edwards against Morant. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. And the free throw, no good.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Prince in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Towns. And that one's good. Towns has got 7.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. Defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Morant with it. Towns covering. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
The kick out to Edwards. Puts up a 3. On target from range. He's got 7.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Adams a screen. Brooks the pass to Adams. Good D by Gobert.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And here's Morant outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morant against Edwards. Morant with the slam!
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Towns passes to Edwards. Here's Brents. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 4. The 3. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Russell, that's good.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Russell against Bain. Edwards with it. Now here's Gobert. The floater. Adams grabs the miss. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Left side, Edwards. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And the first half comes to an end.
28, the Grizzlies. 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Out to the wing. Bain against Russell. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Towns against Jackson. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Morant.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Russell against Bain. Outside for Russell. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Morant. 14 points for him. Edwards pulls it in. To the wing on the left. Towns with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Gobert passes to Russell. Here's Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has got 13 now.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Minnesota in the lead. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Towns finds Edwards. Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Morant outside. Drills it from deep. 17 points in the game.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Pass to Gobert. Outside for Russell. Now here's Towns. Left side, Edwards. Releases. No good. A bit long that time. Memphis trailing here. Right side, Morant. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And it's Towns penetrating. Oh, got a piece of it. The dive for the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And here's Edwards outside. Pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Outside Russell. Now Towns. With some arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Morant. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Morant. Payne against Towns. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Jackson for the lead. Russell with the rebound. Now Towns. He gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Back to Jackson. Oh, Gobert with the steal. The kick out to Edwards. To the left wing. Here's Prince. Drains the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Morant with it. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And Gobert with a block. Outside Russell. Here's Prince. And it's Towns with the power finish.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Well, Memphis shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Edwards against Morant. Pass to Bane. Takes the 3. Here's Brooks. Bane, pass to Jackson. Clock is at 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Outside Russell. Here's Prince. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Morant against Edwards. And then Morant with the dunk.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Right side Morant. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Towns, a screen on Bane. Russell, the pass to Towns. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Adams. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Edwards. And it's Bane with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Shakes him. Right side Bane. And here's Adams. It's blocked by Gobert. And he's able to get it back.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Russell lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Outside Bane. Jackson outside. To the inside. Stolen. And they're on the break. Gobert with a screen on Morant. And here's Edwards outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Minnesota. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Russell. Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Up top, Brooks. Throws it up high. And stolen by Gobert. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the...
outdoors a lot of offense. Both these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Which is an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to step up and make a difference tonight?
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gobert following the shot by Chris Paul. The shot's good.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Paul. Gobert with the block. And they get it back. With 3, Booker. No good on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Russell. Drops in the layup for 2.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Prince outside. And there's the feed to Towns. Out to Russell. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss. The drive by Paul. Again, Phoenix.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Edwards. Right side Russell. Back to Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert, so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
They can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And Minnesota has possession after the Suns pick up 2. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
They get it back. Gobert. Russell with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And there's the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oh, Ayton in position.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside there.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Russell against Paul. Over Russell. Rebound Minnesota. It's Prince on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Out to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 11 points in the game.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Ball against Russell. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gobert's got his first basket.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges up top. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Edwards. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Russell. Towns down low. Johnson's there. In the air. And Towns finishes inside. And that makes it a tie ball game. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, this is a multi-skilled big man. DeAndre Ayton's passing better than you think it is.
Edwards looking it over. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Towns. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for this Suns?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Here's Paul on the wing. Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Russell passes to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Out to Edwards from past the arc. Unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ball finds Bridges. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker with no one around. And the Suns miss again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
With 3, Booker drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 10.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Paul passes to Bridges. Booker with it. The 10-footer. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Prince kicks to Edwards. Ball against Russell. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Ball against Russell. Paul passes to Booker. And he goes right over D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Prince finds Edwards. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Towns kicks to Russell. Outside Edwards. Out to the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
It's Prince on the wing, defended by Bridges. Prince misses. The Suns trailing. Booker inside. Edwards defending. Paul, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. Booker against Prince. Gobert the pass to Towns. Back to Gobert, and stolen by Booker. The drive by Paul, and stolen by Russell. Gobert against Ayton, and Gobert kicks to Russell. For 3, Edwards, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:34 left to play here in the third. Paul finds Booker. From 18 feet away. Yes, that goes in. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Russell passes to Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. Here's Russell with the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Paul dishes to Booker. The tray. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. 30 seconds left in the third. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 16.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Prince in the corner. Back to Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. He dishes it to Russell. 6 to shoot. Prince outside. Towns for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Booker with a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the...
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Phoenix ahead, up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Who's out there for Phoenix?
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Paul surveying the floor. Shot from 12. The second effort. Ayton, the pass to Paul. The 3. Johnson, good. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Prince kicks to Russell. Passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns leading by 7. Inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Russell. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
The kick out to Towns. Baseline try. Bullseye.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Paul. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Prince. Back to Gobert. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Looking to get it going. Paul dishes to Johnson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. With 3, Booker. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Prince, the pass to Russell. To the left side wing. Here's Gobert. He's covered by 8. Here's Russell with a 3. A rebound by Johnson.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Shot from the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Russell kicks to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Booker outside. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. Paul dishes to Booker. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Towns.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The open shot by Johnson and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Here's Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Booker, defended by Towns. Booker outside. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Russell, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Booker the pass to Johnson.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Prince. They get the rebound. Edwards finds Gobert. There's Russell with the 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Towns. And it's Russell at the elbow. For the 3. Off target with that shot. So the Suns win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.
the Grizzlies start out with the ball. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And it's Morant missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And the 3 off target. Here's Phoenix. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Paul. Pulls up, high post. Nice jump shot. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Bane. Coming off a Suns make. Jackson for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Morant against Paul. Shoots over Morant. Pass to Booker. From deep 3-point range. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Paul. And here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now here's Adams. Now Morant. He's guarded by Paul. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Morant. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul with it. Guarded by Morant. Shot from 16. Outside for Booker. Paul against Morant. Crowder a screen on Morant. They get it back. Tries yet again. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 6 so far. A shot to stop the drought. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. An open look for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Morant against Paul. Pass to Booker, and there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Grizzlies. For 3, Booker sinks it from distance. Booker's got 7 points.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Bridges.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved. And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Paul into the lane. Shoots over Morant. Bridges passes to Paul. Misses in close.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pass to Adams. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The layup off target. He gets it up. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead, leading.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bane. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be, A. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Booker, that shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Adams. Now Jackson. Outside Morant. That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Booker. Booker missing again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And it's Brooks missing.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate. And the defense wouldn't give it to him.
Ayton finds Booker. From deep. Booker missing again. Memphis trailing here.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Adams. Pass to Bane. Back to Adams. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Misses off the right iron. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. From deep three-point range. Morant, no good. The Suns have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Bridges. Over Brooks. That one's wide left. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns leading. Here's Crowder. The rebound by Jackson. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Bane finds Morant. Driving in, and then Morant with the dunk.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul with it. Guarded by Morant. Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Brooks. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And that one misses. The Suns shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. The drive by Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Fires for three. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Paul. After the basket by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. For three, Booker. And the Suns get another three.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Outside Bane. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Jackson. Here's Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. He's got 12.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
That'll do it for the first half. Suns ahead.
The Suns, 19.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at center. Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Bane. Paul against Jones. Shoots over Paul. Jones misses. Well, the Suns shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And they recover it. Outside Booker. Inside. Here's Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 9.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Jones drives in. Outside Bane. The three is up. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Booker. Booker missing again. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Crowder against Brooks. Pass to Adams. Stolen by Ayton. Right side Booker. Launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Bane, the pass to Adams. Brooks with it. Jackson outside. And another miss by Memphis.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Brooks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Booker goes in. Over Bane. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Bane, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. From deep three-point range. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. 4-3. And the Suns get another three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Booker. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Fires the three. And it's Booker again missing. The Grizzlies shooting a low 26% from the field. Jackson, the pass to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Adams. Jones in the post. He's guarded by Paul. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he's good on the second. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Well, the Suns shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Booker for three. Booker missing again.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Gets the three ball to go. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
From deep. The rebound by Jackson. Brooks outside. Takes it inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been in total. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Payne, the pass to Adams. Now Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Jackson.
For a guy his size, Jaren has such a quick first step. Gets to the rim in a hurry.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. And stolen by Morant. Jackson, pass to Brooks. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here they come. Here's Paul. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. To the paint. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side, Paul. Down low. Ayton passes to Booker. Lets it go from the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in.
It could be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Over Bane. Here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Brooks with the rebound.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
That one goes. Count it.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Morant against Paul. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Bridges. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Bane, the pass to Brooks. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
Ball against Morant. Looking to get it going. Outside for Booker. From outside the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 29.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it with the step back. Paul passes to Booker. Fires from deep. Back to Paul. Booker against Bane. 5 to shoot. Outside Booker. Over Bane. Can't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Morant. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Here's Paul. Shoots over Morant. Here's Ayton. Count it.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Here's Morant. From deep. And he can't get that one. So the Suns win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are